Hey Crushers, Young here. I'm bringing you a new Crush Them All video. Today's video is going to be the Ask Me Anything that I've been promising you guys. It's also going to feature a Vlad chest opening. It's been a long time since we've done a chest opening, and I thought it would be fun to kind of surprise you guys and do some of that. So we'll be opening some chests. We'll be doing the Ask Me Anything, which is a collection of questions that were submitted by the community members of the Discord, as well as viewers of the YouTube channel that left comments in the comment section below. As always, before we get started, if you do have any questions or comments after watching this video, I would encourage you to leave them in the comment section below, or you can reach out to me through the official Discord, which you can access through the settings of the game located here in the community section. Now, I do want to make note, I currently have 9,060,949 total power. We're going to take a look and see where I am after this video. I have a couple of heroes that are ready to evolve as it is, so I should get some power spike during this, and we'll figure out exactly what that is. But now we'll go ahead and get started. I'll start opening these Vlad chests. I'm going to be opening 67 total. I've been saving up my flues for quite a while so that we can do this Vlad opening video. I hope you guys enjoy it. Now, regarding the Ask Me Anything, I'm going to start with a question from Pineapple God. Pineapple God asked, do you read manga or watch anime? I do not read any manga. I'll let you know that right now, but I watch a lot of anime. There's quite a bit that I enjoy. I enjoy watching things like Sword Art Online, Overlord. I'm trying to think of a couple of the other ones that I've really enjoyed. What is that one called? Can't remember. I'll come back to that one if I remember it. Let's see what was next. Quick asked, Luca cosplay when? Well, probably never, because I have no desire to cosplay as Luca. I might cosplay as a great many characters, but probably not Luca. Kaylin asked, what does Young like to do outside of patrolling the wicked streets that is CTA Gen? Some of the things I do for fun, I play a lot of video games, I watch TV shows, I make these YouTube videos, I play Crush Them All, of course. I play a couple other games like Galaxy Legion on Facebook Games. I've played Neopets for years, so those are some of the other things that I've done. Trying to think. One of the things that I've done that I really enjoyed was I did a stint where I did a lot of writing. I did amateur writing, entered contests. I really enjoy writing. I'm very passionate about it. So it's probably one of the things that I do outside of patrolling the wicked streets that is CTA Gen. Twiggy asked, how tall are you? I am 5 foot 6 inches, or 167 centimeters, for those of you who use the metric system. Cater asked, you can only 7-star one hero of your collection, only one. Which hero do you pick? I'm going to assume that I can 6-star everything else, and in that case, I would probably 7-star Siegfried. And I'm not just saying that because I'm partial to my 7/7 Siegfried. I think that he's a really solid hero, and that is who I would 7-star if I could only choose one. If money wasn't an object, then maybe Vlad. There's literally nothing wrong with going for a 7-star Vlad. Let's see. And then Maleki asked, for how long have you been playing CTA? So how long have I been playing Crush Them All? Let's look real quick. Ooh, got a little bit of lag there. Let's see if I can get through this chest. Okay. Take a pause from opening, and we'll pop back over to my stats and take a look. I've been playing for 580 days. I've never missed a day. So, 580 days. That includes my wedding and my honeymoon. I did not miss a day of playing Crush Them All. I didn't play as much, I will say that. I did not play as much, but I did still play Crush Them All. So 580 days. Maleki also asked, what other game have you played longer than CTA? I have played Clash Royale since the open beta. So that's the longest I've played anything. I play that daily as well. I think I've currently got like 5,800 trophies. I'm in a clan that we've consistently been winning wars, and uh, that's the other game that I play as much as I play Crush Them All, really. Twiggy asked, how many hours a day do you spend lurking? Um, I spend more hours a day lurking than you would probably think. While I'm at work, I normally am lurking in the Discord or in-game. I do spend quite a bit of time lurking and just watching chat and doing various things. I'd say conservatively, probably about 4 to 6 hours a day. The weekends I'm not as active. I'm doing more with my friends and family, um, so that's I'm not as active during the weekend. But when I'm at work, I have a lot of time in between doing what I do, and so since I'm just sitting there, I tend to open Discord and I lurk quite a bit. That's why I'm usually available there. Alright, let's see. Ali says, do you play D&D? I do. I play a little bit of D&D. I am the dungeon master for 2 different parties. One of them has 6 consistent players, and the other one has 7 consistent players. I've got some players in both parties. It's a lot of fun. I highly recommend it if you've never played yourself. I've had nothing but great experiences. Family, friends. I play with my siblings. I play with some of our best friends. A really it's a really great experience, and it's something I'd highly recommend. Had a little bit of a hiccup there. Um, Kaylin asked, wet Q-tips or dry Q-tips? Well, the joke's on you, because I use both. I wet one end of the Q-tip, and I use the wet tip first, and then I use the dry tip. Quick said, why is the word for the fear of long words hippopotamonstrosis quipid dahliaphobia so long? And I honestly have no idea. That's a great question, Quick. I hope you find out someday. And then Pineapple God said, do you play any video games, and if so, which ones? As mentioned earlier, I do play quite a bit of video games. Currently, I've been playing Dragon's Age Inquisition. I have historically played um, Halo, the Halo games, the Halo saga, quite a bit. I have weeks of log time with Halo 3 and Halo Reach. Halo 5, even now, with me having not played, I decided to jump in just to see how I was and play some SWAT. So I jumped in to play some SWAT, and it matched me up against some champion level players, because that's where my skill set is, apparently, even after like 6 months of not having played at all. So those are my top games. I also play things like Call of Duty casually. I've played Fortnite, and I play Minecraft a lot. I like Minecraft. Minecraft is good. Alright, moving on. Sloth asked, why am I not getting stronger even after receiving higher player levels power-wise? Well, player levels do not directly increase your power. Player level is a reflection of your prism power, so the more prisms you have, the higher your player level is. Sloth also asked, should I ask for one hero first, then when it reaches another level ask for a different hero, or just stick to one until it maxes 7-star? I recommend focusing on either Spike or Skeleton Giant until they reach 7-star, and then at that point, start focusing on the other one. I've recommended that in a few of my other videos, but I'll go ahead and reiterate that for you so you've got some updated advice there. Voltaine says, what are the best uses for flues after unlocking all artifact event slots and every hero outside of legendaries is 4-star or higher? This question is aimed at mid-game players. Well, Voltaine, I would say the best use would still be Crusher Chests. You're going to be getting heroes from a concentrated pool, and I would continue focusing on that until you get your Crushers maxed out at 7 stars. At that point, you could probably start safely spending flues on premium chests and maybe epic. Back into the screen, and maybe the epic. What is it called? The epic rune chest. So I've never bought an epic rune chest myself, but I mean that should be safe for you to spend on at that point. Let's see. Jeremy Bennett says, what is the 24-hour time jump good for, and what is the best way to maximize it? Well, the 24-hour time jump is this item right here. I have 2 of them. It's honestly no better than the 8-hour. In fact, I prefer using the 8-hour because of the fact that the 24-hour is kind of a waste. You would want to use your Princess Stream, max out your Princess Stream hours at 14, and then use it. That's where you would maximize your usage from it, but I mean, you're going to get that from using the 8-hour anyway, so it's not really worth it anymore to use the 24, at least not at this time, since Princess Streams cap at 14 hours. If that cap increases to 24, then that would, of course, be more worth it than for the Prism generation on that. Johnson the Gamer said, what are the recommended heroes for free-to-play arena? Spike. Hands down, Spike would be the best hero to get first and foremost, then Skeleton Giant. Get those 2 maxed out. Those alone will take you pretty far in arena. Beyond that, at that point, you're going to want to focus on magic metals for a hero like Siegfried, Crusher chests like Atlantis, Sorrow, and Furiosa for events and PvP prowess. You're not gonna be sorry for doing that. So, let's see. Travis Pick then said, "What is the formula for when chests appear, and what is the most efficient way to collect them during Flues events?" The exact rate on chest spawn is not known. For the most part, though, the most efficient way of handling chest events is to collect for about 15 minutes solid everything that you see, and then to log off for a little while, come back maybe 30 to 45 minutes later, and rinse repeat that pattern. What that will do is it will help your decay rate replenish some. So it won't fully replenish, but it will help to some degree. Let's see. Then Travis Pick said, do you constantly swap runes to convert them from Slay Boss to PvP? No, I do not. I don't need to. I just stick to PvP builds. For the most part, I'm not a hitter for anything besides Frostwing. So in that sense, I guess I do switch a little bit, but it's just for Groovine and it's just for Frostwing. The other 4 guild raid events, I do not bother swapping runes on. I keep all of my heroes built for PvP. I'm definitely a PvP-centric player. And let's see. Then we've got Last Stand said, for free-to-play, what heroes should be prioritized in order by using magic metals and why? As I previously mentioned, Siegfried is great to focus on because he is one of the top PvP heroes in the game. I've made videos outlining exactly why he's such a good option. Gladiator is another very solid option if you'd prefer to steer a different direction. Chaos you can get from the Furiosa Crusher chest, so I don't recommend using magic metals on him or Magnus. It's just not necessary because you're going to be getting those metals anyway from other sources. So in terms of why you should pick like Siegfried or Gladiator, it's because they're extremely strong frontline heroes, and you're not going to be getting their metals from other chest sources. You're going to be getting them from that source. So you're going to want to focus on um, on heroes that you're not going to be gathering from other sources. It makes it your quality of life will be a lot better, and you're going to have someone that's going to be a lot stronger to carry you in PvP modes if you focus on one of those heroes that I'd mentioned. Some other heroes that would be worth it if you already have those, or if you're trying to steer a different direction. Aqua's great. So is Parato if you already have a good Atlantis. Um, so just to give you a few other options on things that you could focus on. I'm starting to lag pretty bad here. So we are almost done with the questions. I've got one more. The last question is from David Battisti, and he said, I run into Merlinus all over the place in Platinum League, but rarely see him used by your enemies. Is he not good at the top-end leagues? And truthfully, Merlinus is still good, but he's not as good as other options at Diamond and Legendary League, which is why you don't see him as frequently in my videos, because he's just not as good as other options at that point. A lot of heroes are used because of their 4-star ability, giving buffs or debuffs to other heroes, and he just does not quite fit the mold in that regard. And that is all I have for the Ask Me Anything. We're going to come into my collection. You see I've gotten quite a bit of stuff here, so we'll go ahead and start doing some upgrades. I will upgrade, if the lag will ever stop, I will upgrade Luca. We will evolve him. I'm probably going to leave Kasume for now, because I don't have enough metals to really take advantage of evolving her to 6 stars yet. Man, that lag is pretty severe, I'll tell you what. Alright, and we have Zack. We'll evolve him next to 6 stars. Zack is great for setting stun on the enemy heroes, so that's a good one to get. And now, Fire Hero move speed is up another 25%. I don't know why I didn't evolve Vulcan Fighter. We'll go ahead and do that real quick to 7 stars, max him out. Let's see. Alright. Gold Knight is ready to evolve to 6 stars. Evolve him. Monkey Roboti is ready to evolve to 6 stars. That's been a long grind in the slot machine to get him. But that is absolutely fantastic for that right there. That passive buff. These other heroes I'm not evolving at this time. I'm leaving them at 3 stars. No reason not to evolve Swift. I don't use her for anything, I don't believe, not even Blitz at this point. We'll go ahead and evolve her. And let's see. Nico is ready to evolve. And there's that lag coming back. Alright. Nico's evolution. With a tremendous amount of lag. If you guys were ever wondering what that animation looked like in slow-mo, there you go. Brought to you by yours truly. And Kasume was the last one there. So these other heroes I'm not going to evolve at this time. I'll revisit them later. And we'll go ahead and take a look and see where we're at in terms of power now. If it will open, there we go. So now I'm at 9,161,245. So if you recall, my previous power was 9,060,245. 949, which means that my new total is up 100,296. So my hero power just increased just over 100,000 from opening those chests. If we look down here, you can see that my Vlad is now at 759 of 1,500 medals, so I'm now halfway to the 6th star for Vlad. I'll save up my flues again, we'll do another one of these videos in the future, and when we do, at that point, I'm probably going to be using Vlad as one of my primary heroes. I'll start focusing on saving up awakening materials for him. I'm currently saving up to awaken my Atlantis one more time, make that into a 6/6 with a level 9 weapon. I'm on the verge of doing that. That'll happen tomorrow, I do believe. Tomorrow or the day after. And then I have nothing else to focus on, at least for a little while, so I'll go ahead and save up and we can get my Vlad awakened, and I'll just max him out. I'm probably not going to go to a 7-star Vlad, it costs quite a bit to do that, but I will get him to 6 stars, and that'll be the next chest opening video that we do. We might even do another Ask Me Anything, so we'll just have to play it by ear and see what happens, but that's all I have for today's video. I do appreciate you watching. I would like to thank Old Wizard and King Richard for their contributions to the thumbnail for today's video, and I would like to thank all of you. You guys are the ones that made this video possible, and I appreciate your continued support. Thank you.